Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Penguin and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2 1.19, 1.19, whatever you want to call it, update. Now, this isn't actually a really large update, but it does come with some pretty good things. I've got the list here next to me, and I'm going to read out what this update includes, and then we're going to have a look at a few things out of this list. Not everything, because some things I can't look at, some things not possible to look at, and some things I don't really want to look at because they don't really apply to me. First off, Hungary expansion. They've added 2 new cities to the Going East content, Pécs and Szeged. Szeged. So if we just have a quick look on the map, it's reparked my truck to Sheffield, which is not really a problem. Here we are. That's Szeged. Well, that's what we're going to call it. Apologies for my pronunciation. And Pécs. That's probably not how you pronounce that either, because it's got like a little dash above the E. But yep, so you can see it's added. I think all these roads are brand new. That's kind of weird. Why should that be joined up? I don't think it should end there. Is that a problem? Maybe because I have map mods. Could be. So yeah, that's the Hungary expansion. The mod manager. For ease of preview and organisation of mod content, we encourage all mod makers to check out the mod manager documentation. That doesn't apply to me. For instruction on how to make sure that your mods are well prepared for the new mod manager. If you are a mod maker, I suggest you look at the mod manager documentation. I'm going to link the changelog below, and in that link you will find the link to the mod manager documentation. Third, manual control for automatic transmission, shifting hints, switch between manual and auto. Not sure how that's going to work. I'm not going to have a look at that in this video, but I believe that's saying when I'm using my shifter, I can then press a button and then have the truck go into auto, which is what trucks can do. You can have manual and auto, so you can switch it to auto for motorway driving. Increases efficiency, because you're not gonna, you might not slip a gear when changing manual, so all fuel efficiency and just efficiency, and you're not going to wear out the gearbox if you miss slip a gear or whatever, because it's doing it automatically. Fourth, controls for dashboard, navigation, map, zoom, turn off. So I believe if we I don't know, because this is a modded truck, so I might not be able to show you, but I believe that means that we'll be able to zoom and turn off that map now. I guess you have to bind that to a key. Anyway, fifth, driver control trip info stored in truck computer. Where do we access the truck computer? Progress history? Oh, truck computer. What am I talking about? It's this thing. I believe it's this thing. Route advisor. How do I get to that? Yeah, I don't know how to get to the truck computer. It's probably quite obvious and I'm just missing it. So, yep. 6, editor improvements, see modding info, so that's for like map editing and that. I don't even bother with that, so that doesn't apply to me. Matching truck cabin interior look shown in exterior view. Now, that's something that's been pointed out before, that if you look inside before this update, you couldn't see like if you had customization options, they wouldn't apply to the inside of your truck when you looked on the outside. Well, now you can see if I just turn on the engine, it should all. It's not lighting up. Maybe because this is a modded truck and I need to update it. Could be the case. Oh no! Yeah. The sat nav's come on now. So if I turn off the engine, maybe I have to. Because it has to. No. Do I have to go inside and then? Yeah. So you probably have to go inside and then outside to see the changes when it comes to like displays on the sat navs and that. But the wheel's always moved. You see, he's moving it really rapidly. I'm not using my steering wheel. It's plugged in, but I'm not using it. So I'm using the keyboard. So, yep. Improved readability of dashboard info in some trucks. Computer display GPS map. This won't apply to this truck because it is a modded truck. But, yeah, so on the info display, it you know, it's a higher resolution if you want to call it that. You'll be able to read it better. Because sometimes I struggle. I have to really lean close to see it, but I'm short-sighted anyway. But some people have experienced problems, and you can change it. So I can't see any of them. You might be able to. Yep, that's that. Added wheel sounds on different surfaces, plus rebalance sounds. I guess that's all together. I'm not going to show you that because I'm not doing any driving in this video. But what that means is different road surfaces give a different sound when you're in the truck. So on this, what's this? Is this gravel tarmac? It'll give like a nice smooth continuous sound. But if you were on a dirt road, a gravel track, a bumpy road, it would, you know, the sound would change. Or you'll notice it more when you go from one road surface to another road surface. Particularly if you've ever been in a car in real life, which I imagine most of you have. And this kind of applies more. Oh, lights have come on. More applies when you're on the motorway. If they've resurfaced sections of the motorway, and you go from the old section to the new section, the new section sounds a lot smoother on the tyres because it's not as worn. But in the old section, it's kind of more rumbly. You'll understand what I mean if you experience it. You know, if you've experienced it quite recently. And the last one on the list, added sounds for sticks and buttons in truck cabin. And now I can actually show you this without turning the engine on, because obviously if I turn the engine on, you'll not be able to hear it. But if we press the indicators, and I'm just gonna like mute the microphone, and I'm gonna click the indicators, because if I click it with the microphone unmuted, you'll just hear me clicking the keyboard. Right, listen to this. You see that? Oh, hear that? Yeah, the little indicator down there. I can't think of any other buttons. I don't know what the retarder is mapped to on my keyboard. But what about turning the wheel? Nah. Yeah, if I knew what the retarder was mapped to, I'd do that. Anyway, before we look at the mod manager, which is the main thing of this video, I think we'd both agree. I just want to have a look at the one of the Hungary cities, and the one that I'm going to look at is the one that I can type. So if we click, we go to, and I'm going to type. If we just go there, let's have a little fly around, see what it's like. I imagine they're using their old road styles. Let's let it load in. Old road styles and delivery point styles. Not going to use anything out of Scandinavia. You know, it's basically going to look like going east. Yeah. Cool. There's a little shop there. What's this? Somewhere we can't get into. Imagine if all these were opened up. Yep. Right, cool. Let's go back to my truck. Oh. Wow. Right. Now, I'm not going to look at the, you know, changing the manual controls for automatic transmission, because I reckon that might be a bit hard to get my head around how to do that, and this is just like a quick, snappy video. Now, we're going to move to the main part, which is the mod manager. Right, here we are in the title screen. As you can see, here's all my profiles. I need to update the pictures on some of these, especially that. Wow, that's old. And the names of all the files as well. Oh look, squirrels there. Yeah, Euro Truck Simulator 2 Launchpad. Now, this has been in the game for quite a bit now. This came out in an update quite a few months ago now. But you can see here, before you had to go and edit, and if we click on edit now, I imagine it doesn't show anything to do with the mods, because it's completely separate from that. It is taking forever to load. Still taking forever. Yay, finally loaded. So here we are. This is the edit profile, and there is a link to the, like, a little button here to the mod manager, but we're going to go back, and here we are, mod manager, and let's click that. Oh, and there you go. So welcome to the mod manager. Mod orders matters. Mod order matters. Mods are prioritised from top to bottom in the active mods window. The first mod listed and the files it contains have the highest priority. If several mods contain a file with the same name, only the file from the highest priority mod will be used in the game. Right. So remember when before 1.19 we had to alright. When we had to add ZZZ in front of some of our mods, you can see here on the right some of the old mods. We had to add ZZZ, so they'd fall in a certain place in the mods list. You don't have to do that anymore. As you can see there, the big store-bought mod, I've updated that mod. It's 1.19 compatible. All of these are 1.19 compatible. And as it sees here, so mod browser, it's like a traffic light system. So the one with the red circle means mod with this icon is incompatible. Green means mod with this icon is active and will be loaded. Grey, mod with this icon is installed. If it's got a exclamation mark here, mod with this icon is incompatible or removed from the hard disk. So what that means is you've put it in your active mods, but it's incompatible, or you've basically deleted it off your disk. If that's the case, just drag it out of the active mods and it's fine. And the question mark opens this dialog, which is up there, like so. Right. So I've got this list here of many mods. Some are green. There's none I can see that are red. Category. Sort by name. Favourites. I haven't got any favourites. I could search, so let's search for store-bought. So anything with store-bought, there you go. So big store-bought mod, that's got a picture. Store-bought April, store-bought Biomass Scania, store-bought Classic T, store-bought Truck Pack. They're the only two that I've updated because, you know, I'm a fan of store-bought. Now, the ones with the picture are generally, they've been updated for 1.19. As you can see, here's my active list. This hasn't changed. If you update your game from 1.18 to 1.19 and you just go straight to your profile without even looking at the mod manager, nothing should have changed. I would check it though, just to be safe. But I just loaded it in and nothing had changed. It only reset my truck to the parking place just because it probably just because it was an update. But yep, so you can see some of these still have the ZZZ, but it doesn't matter. See, the ones with the ZZZ, they would be right at the bottom before. Well, now they're right at the top because, as it said there, the ones at the top get highest priority, whereas the ones at the bottom get lowest priority. So imagine it like, I don't know, the king right at the top of the castle and then the peasants right at the bottom. The king is higher priority. That's how it works. As you can see here, there's the favourite star. So if I click favourite and now I show favourites, it's in my favourites. That's if you have loads and loads of mods. If you like really like a certain mod, I like store-bought mods, so I'm going to leave it in favourites. There you go. You have to confirm the changes. If you just click escape, it just it'll not save your changes. You have to click confirm changes, and there you go. It's kicked me out. So let's go back in it. So yep, where is it? There we are. So if the mod's being updated for 1.19, they'll get categories. So if I sort by category, if I go into interiors, I've got no interior mods because I haven't updated any interior mods to 1.19. Tuning, same. The only thing I've updated is the it hasn't other. No, because that's all of those. Trailers. So what's my store-bought truck pack categorized as? Paint jobs, of course, yeah. So paint jobs, there you go. So that's the only two I've updated. Not only that, but if you click this little information button here, information, it brings up basically what you need to know about it. So big store-bought mod, status, active, category, trailers, package name, and this is what it's called in your mods folder on your desktop. This is what it's called. Author, IJ's mods, version v5.3 July 23rd 2015. Now I don't know if this is a necessary thing for mod authors to put in. Some mod authors might not put this in. Like, there's a description here about the mod. This mod is an extensive store-bought trailer pack currently consisting of 22 trailers and some custom cargo. This mod also rebrands the Stokes company to store-bought. All skins in this mod are my own work. Updates can be found at. Please note that I am using several trailer models in this mod pack from other mod authors. A full list of credits can be found on the webpage. Change logo in the additional credits file containing the RAR file the mod came in. Oh, bit of a lag spike there. I think it's sorted itself. Right, so that's that. So that's the information. So mod details tells you about the mod. Like I said, I don't know if that's mandatory for when creating a mod now, as well as uploading a picture. But I think if you are a mod author, I think it's best if you do that. Maybe not the information part, because we never had that before, really, unless we had it on the mod website. But especially the image, so we can see, oh, that's a store-bought mod, or oh, that's a I don't know. EAA, that's the Brazil map, a picture of Brazil or something, or EAA in big letters. So, oh, that's the Brazil map. So let's just move down to the, where is it? Store-bought truck pack. It's a favourite. Information. Mod details, store-bought truck pack. Status active. Category paint jobs. Package name, store-bought trucks. That's what's in the mod folder. Author IJ's mod. Updated 25th of July. Description: a collection of store-bought truck skins for all truck models. Skins include store-bought ESLs classics. Just loads. Right, so that is that. Now, the last thing I want to show you is how do you actually move over, remove things from your active mods, increase, decrease priority. I'm going to show you. So here we have Big Store-back mod, and if you click it in the active mods, it also brings you to, it brings you up on this page here. So if I went to there, moves it back to here. Great. Right. So to remove it or add it, you click these arrows here. So that I've just removed it. You see, it's gone grey, so it's not active. I click it, it goes active. To increase / decrease the priority, you can click this here, which moves it by 1, or, so see how that moves it by 1, like that, or you can click this arrow and it throws it right to the bottom. So say if you have a really long list of active mods, mine's fairly long, and you're like, oh, it's nearer the bottom than it is the top, you can just click that arrow right to the bottom. There you go. So mine, this is meant to load, it's meant to have the highest priority, so it's going to be near the top, but I'm just going to decrease it down to about 4 or 5, and there you go. Same goes with anything else. Over time, mod authors are going to come in, they're going to change the they're going to change the mods, they're going to add photos, add images, change the names. So all of these, like ZZZZZ underscore fix underscore rustmap plus pro mods plus port underscore connection underscore 1.8, see that's for 1.18. They'll fix that, so you don't need ZZZ, you'll not need the underscores. All you're gonna need is just the name. It'll be a lot easier. Just you've got to give it time. It's like a new production line. You've got to give it time to let it filter through and get it in the, you know, the steady motion. It's still early stages. It was only released a few days ago. So I'm recording this on Saturday. And yep, that is it. Obviously, you can still rename them. I believe if you want to, just to make it a bit easier for yourself. So as you can see here, I've for my pro mods, I've put pro in capitals, then pro mods, and for the Jazzy Cat, I've put Jazzy because it's Jazzy Cat, because they all start like truck traffic and trailers, railway, painted, military, bus, AI, things like that. That you know, I think you'll still be able to do, but for the rest with the ZZZ, that's just not needed anymore. So we're going to confirm the changes there. I am happy with that. Confirm, and there we go. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. So the only thing I can really say now, the last thing I can say is just take time when you load. If you haven't already loaded the game, if you haven't already updated it, update it. And when you come in, if you're using mods, just take time to look through the mod manager, make sure all your mods are compatible. Because I have seen on many forums already people complaining, well, not necessarily complaining, but you know, oh, the game's crashing, what do I do? Oh, have you checked your load order? No. Well, check your load order then. Just, you know, sit down, take some time to sit through it and just understand it. If, you know, it does look a bit daunting, but honestly, it's easy. It is really, really easy. And that is all I have to say, really. So, yep. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this. I wouldn't say it's really short, but it's shorter than the normal Euro Truck, similar to 2 episodes, but probably about the right length for an update video. Yeah. That is it. Thank you for watching. Please like, favorite and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for some more Euro Truck Simulator 2. Ta-ra.